Now, many of you will know by now that each and every week we get not only to receive the insurance registrations, but also we get to see some confirmation of the orders that NEO received for the previous week. Now, with regards these orders, not only did we hear Cafens China confirming or giving us these orders, but we also heard big financial institutions together with NEO confirming that indeed they've been receiving pretty solid orders, which is something that is pretty exciting, as that shows that even for this month we are yet, or chances are high that we might get a new record. And this comes after, of course, we've been receiving, or NEO has been reporting record-breaking deliveries 2 months in the row. So this might be the third month where we see NEO smashing delivery record or monthly delivery records, which is something that is pretty exciting. Now today Morgan Stanley just confirmed the NEO orders, and I must say I'm very excited because, as seen on the screen, you notice that Morgan Stanley confirmed that they have run their checks and they saw that the NEO inflows of orders have been steady at 5,000 on average each and every week. Now, this is good news because this is Morgan Stanley, like I said, is not the first institution to confirm the steady growth or the steady inflows of the orders from NEO, but we've heard Deutsche Bank also coming and saying that NEO's orders are doing pretty well. Over that, we've got Cafens China that also give us these orders. And by the way, Morgan Stanley is confirming, or just confirmed, it shows that the 5,300 to 5,500 that, of course, Cafens China reported for last week, it was pretty accurate, which is something that is pretty exciting. Now, NEO themselves, when they confirmed, they never said in terms of the figures how many orders have they received, but they said, or they confirmed, that the current orders that they are receiving, it's more than what they can produce, which is something that I think as investors it makes us to be really excited. I mean, on this article, or this very same article, Morgan Stanley indicated that for the upcoming Q2 earnings, because of those record-breaking deliveries we saw NEO producing in Q2, it therefore sees NEO reporting gross margins of double digits, which will be absolutely amazing because NEO, you will know that for the past like 5 quarters, their gross margin has been on a single digit. I mean, last Q1's gross margins were sitting at 4.9%, whilst Q4 was sitting at 8%. NEO has been struggling to get to double digits in terms of their gross margins, and this time around, Morgan Stanley believes that we are going to see NEO reporting double digits of gross margins, which that I think the market would like. I think it's long overdue, and that should definitely make NEO to be rewarded. I'm happy about all this, and I think now with the new CFO also employed or appointed, we can see also the financial side of the business of NEO turning around. We should see more good news, and I think in the next couple of quarters we should easily see NEO turning into profitability, which is something that is pretty exciting. So yes, getting to see Morgan Stanley coming once again to confirm the orders, or the steady orders that NEO has been getting, I think it's good news. I think this is something that when I, of course, read or when I read this, I was excited because we are getting more and more sources confirming NEO strong orders, and it appears that these strong orders is also coming into this new month, which is something that is pretty exciting. I know some of the people, they are saying these orders are coming before of the massive incentives that NEO is offering, but yesterday we read, or I did a video of us talking about that during the month of June, NEO increased up to 3,000 RMB on their 4 best-selling models, or they increased the price of their 4 best-selling models, and that is the ES6, ET5 Touring, ET5 Mid Sedan, and the EC6. They increased prices on those models by around 1,000 to 3,000 RMB, which that tells you that the margins won't also be that compromised. We must brace ourselves for a surprise during their Q2 earnings, and that, when I read that, I knew that chances are the margins are going back to double digits, and we are going to that is going to surprise a lot of people, because people are still thinking that the gross margins are going to be hurt or the way NEO is offering these discounts, the margins are going to be hurt, which once again on that video we know that for best-selling models, NEO increased the price in June by around 1,000 to 3,000 RMB, whilst to the other four it cut the price by 5,000 or $690, which is something that is pretty exciting, because these forecasts that we are talking about, which NEO increased their price on, constitute to over 80% of NEO's total sales, and to get to see them doing that, in fact it's almost 90%, and to get to see them doing that, I think it's pretty exciting, and we look forward to the upcoming Q2 earnings. So orders are coming, and more sources are confirming these orders, which is good news to us, the investors. I mean, to me, when I read this article yesterday, I was very excited. My mind was already blown by what I read, because we are getting to see more big financial institutions and more sources coming to confirm the orders that NEO is receiving. I think as for Carfen's China, I think they are doing a great job, because the kind of orders that they are receiving, it is almost the kind of orders that these also big financial institutions, after doing a thorough check, they are also confirming those numbers, which is something that is pretty exciting. So Carfen's China, I think they are reporting pretty solid figures, and I think for now we'll continue sharing those orders every time they drop them, because it appears that they are plus minus the same as what these kind of orders that big financial institutions are confirming. Otherwise, it will also be good if can confirm this, but I don't think it's necessary, because they already give us their monthly deliveries. So I'm happy, and I hope you're happy wherever you are, because these are good news. 5,000 on a weekly basis on average is what NEO is getting on a week to week when it comes to orders, and that easily means that NEO can sustain the 20,000 that so many people have been saying they cannot sustain for a long period, and we've seen them sustaining or reporting twice in a row over 20,000 deliveries, and I know, or I am quite certain, that we'll see it the third time, the fourth time, and going forward, which is something that is pretty exciting. Otherwise, I just thought I'd just give you these quick updates. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, at least to get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, it is always good for you to tune in. I appreciate you watching my videos, and I hope they provide some information about the new stock. Otherwise, if you have not subscribed, consider doing so, because on this channel, it is the company that I talk a lot about, because I believe in their fundamentals and their future prospects. Yes, there may be short-term headwinds for now, but I think very soon we should start seeing the market starting to award or reward NEO, because of the strong fundamentals that are growing, especially when we look into their monthly deliveries. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.